I'm just going to take a minute here and show you a tool that isn't in your module. It might make your life a little bit easier if you're going to make air conditioning part of your career. And what I got here is basically a smoke machine. So this machine here basically can make a mist or a smoke, and it's great for trying to find leaks. So I'm going to throw a scenario out at you. On the bench here I actually have an evaporator. So could I run in a scenario, and here's the scenario I'm going to throw at you. Could I run into a situation that I know I have a leak in the system and I haven't been able to find it? I've gone through all the hoses and everything like that, and I haven't been able to find a leak very easily. I'm into the internal parts such as the evaporator and things like that. So to save me some time and the hassle of completely pulling a dash apart, I could use a system like this. And I could actually disconnect my hoses from my evaporator. So I could disconnect my hoses from my evaporator. And you can see what I've done is the hoses are disconnected. I capped one end and I left one end open. So using this machine, basically now what I would have the capabilities of doing is I could actually send the smoke up and into the dash. And if it turns out I have a leak, say in the evaporator or a hose in the dash, it will actually show up very easily. So rather than me pull the whole dash apart. So I just turned the machine on and we'll give it a minute. And if I have any leaks in the system, we should start to see a smoke or a vapor showing up. So you can just start to see now, coming out of the evaporator, right there, I just found my leak. So here'd be a scenario that, yeah, I suspect I have a problem in the dash, but rather than pulling the dash all apart, I could just disconnect my hoses like I've showed you, hook this machine up, and watch for smoke underneath my dash. If I start to see the smoke underneath my dash, yeah, I know I've got to take the dash apart and find the problem. So a smoke generator, another little tool that we could make your life a lot easier if you're going to make a career out of air conditioning.